Salute to everyone who's watching. Today we'll come back to our minutes. So, as you know, I want to interact with ladies even more because I've seen that they are receiving bad dating advices, especially from their fellow peers as ladies. And because of the fact that they are receiving advice from their fellow peers, and I've seen and I've said this before, that women give the most terrible dating advice of all time, that it has just come to the point that is mind-blowing. So today I want to talk about your sexual partners because as I see the way that you conduct things, that you are more interested in sexual content. Funny enough. But anyway, what I want to tell you is that you shouldn't have sex with a guy like this. You shouldn't have sex with a guy that you are not ready to have a baby with. And I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart, that I've seen a lot of girls become single mothers because of something like that, that they still have sex with guys that have no intention to have children with. And when the guy leaves, they're like, men are dogs. But they fail to take the responsibility of telling themselves that they are not going to have a sexual partner that they're not ready to have a baby with. Because one thing you should realize is that not every guy that you have sex with is going to be a good father. And it is your responsibility as a lady to make sure that a guy that you have sex with is going to be a good father to your children. Because right now, let's be honest, like the possibility of you getting pregnant after having sex is very high, even when you have protection. And this video is more of a preparation type of video than just to tell you what to do, because you see yourself having partners, having sexual partners, and you see yourself getting to the point where you have sex with them, and sometimes you have sex with them without knowing what their intentions are. And women try to rectify this by gaslighting the situation by saying that we'll use the 90-day rule, and which is the most BS thing I've ever heard. And after the 90 days have come by and they have sex with them, they get pregnant and the guy leaves, and now they're gonna blame guys, like every guy is like that. And that's not the case. The case is you ladies, because you are the one who has the control to sex. Like, no matter how much I might hate that, but it's reality. Reality is that you are the one who has access to sex. We men are the one that has access to relationships. And in the process of making whatever I just said, don't try to force a guy to have a baby with you because you're trying to keep him. Or let's say they impregnated you. The moment that they impregnate you and they leave and you try to force them, you are just showing them that really how low and how desperate you are. And it might not look like that. You might say that, the guy is responsible because I can't get pregnant alone. Yes, we know that. But if you had to abort the child, would his input, that's what I wanted to say, would his input matter? Because you want to say that because you are keeping them, now it's his responsibility to make sure that the child is maintained. But when you think about things like abortion and for the child to the way that they're gonna live, that's when the guy has nothing to do with it. And then let's be honest, that is true. And you might tell me that I'm saying whatever I'm saying because I hate women and all of that. I don't hate women. I'm telling you the reality that you need to accept. And the reality is that when you keep having sex with guys that have no intention of having a baby with you, or you have no intention of having babies with them, because having sex results is that you might get pregnant. Then you're gonna transform to be damaged goods, because the more guys you have sex with, it is the less possibility for you to actually become a suitable partner for someone. It might not look like that, but it is, because women these days have the mentality of thinking that I need to be experienced first. No, let me go out there and just sleep around, and when I'm tired, I'm used up, that's when I'm going to get some simp, and probably you're going to get one, but you are not going to be happy, because you're not going to get the guy that you could have gotten before you went to the streets. Because I've done a video already of once you go to the streets, you're never coming back. And it's true. There's a lot of scars that you're going to get from the streets. And your peer ladies are not going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you because I'm your best friend. I'm going to tell you right now that the moment that you think that you're going to force a guy to bond with you because you are pregnant with this child, you're mistaken. Guys don't work like that. They don't. So every time I want to tell you some advice maybe that can help you how to determine a sexual partner for yourself. First of all, you need to know what their intentions are with you. You need never sleep with a guy once you don't know your intentions with him. And don't think that a guy is going to take you seriously if you are going to make him fall in love with you just because you had sex with him. Don't think that this is going to be possible. Never ever think that is the case. So the second thing is that you need to know if the guy is going to make a good father. I've done a lot of videos on the XYS movement that elaborate on how to be a good father and all of that. Look at those videos. They can help you in determining if he's going to be a good father. Because even if you don't have any intentions to have a baby with him, just prepare yourself just in case you become pregnant. Because I don't do abortion stuff. So the third thing that you need to determine if he can manage himself. Not really you, but himself. If he can manage himself. I know you might think these requirements are a lot, but by the end of the day, I'm trying to save your skin. That is the reason why I would rather you make babies in wedlock than out of wedlock, because I know how damaging it is for women. Even men is damaging. So the fourth thing is that don't just sleep with a guy because he says he wants to sleep with you. And don't make it look like you are doing him a favor once he sleeps with you. Because if he feels that way, he's going to use you. You are usable. And the more sexual attraction you force for guys to look at, it is the less possibility of them trying to be in a relationship with you. Let's say the more you show your I like to call them the red spots. The red spots are your thighs, your butt cheeks, your shoulders, your breasts, even your stomach and all of that. The more you try to reveal to guys out there, and you try to, even though you are not directly trying to attract them using that, but the more that they see that, it is the less possibility of them trying to have a relationship with you. They're just going to have sex with you. You're going to be usable. I'm not going to lie about that. And as I've done a video of why guys puff and pass on you, watch that. I explain that in detail. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and comment below. Check out my business down in the description, and I'm going to do some podcasts too in the future for you guys, so that you'll be able to have access to information like this. Then it'll help you grow, and it'll help you grow in your relationship. So let's take XYS. So just salute you.